We stopped here at the Greenway between Carlingford and Newry, closer to Carlingford. There's an old hotel. I've seen it all wrecked. So I'm in the entrance to the hotel. I'm going to take a wee peek. You don't get into the hotel, but I'll go with the cycle lane and take a wee peek. The windows all smashed in it. Find out a wee bit about it. Come on, Willow. On ahead. But not only that, but you see when you find something like this, that's about a good night spot if you want to camp. I wouldn't come here in the caravan, but the car's still turned off. But see, we nooks and crannies like this, it's good to know, like. So it's well gated anyway, well fenced. But we buggers must have been chucking stuff. Is that window up now, my side? We buggers must have been chucking stuff over the wire. There's the Greenway there, the footpath. I rode a bicycle, I wouldn't walk it. There's quite a few people walking it. Oh, there must have been a fire or stuff and the roof's gone. It just caught me eye when I was going past. If you take the amount of land here and there's nothing happening. There's another tower, another factory, something in there. There's a boy down there, he's got a wee cross on his wee shed thing. Whatever that is, must investigate that too. You know, it's like a wee beach, a modern version beach hut. There's an old one beside it. I wondered did they hire out them things, maybe wee holiday homes. There might be wee holiday homes down there. So you're sitting out in the porch in the rain. And people would do that on holidays. It took us a long time to go from Newry to Carlingford anyway. Whoa. You see all these places lying around. Look at that good shed there. Anybody works with cars, that'd be a brilliant place in there. The wires down one must have been there for skateboarding or something. There's a right wee lot of weeds starting on it, so it must be the scaffolding holding it up. And then say it must have been a fire. I got the scaffolding, waiting for insurance to come through. How you doing?
Hey.
Just a shell now. There's a wee bit of a church or something there. I see a church behind the bell tower. As it started off originally as an old house. Probably started out as an old stately home type thing. How's that? That was a church. That was a church there. That building there. And they built the hotel under the church. There's the bell tower behind. Of all the buildings to start off a hotel in. That wing there looks older than that wing. And the one at the bottom is the newest. It must have been a chapel where it had a wee statue there. Because a Protestant church wouldn't have a statue in the front. You see the windows are burnt, they're bricked up, you see the burn marks. Breeze rocks, they must be going by that Buffalo, whatever it is, that must have been a nightclub. That entrance. Supermarket open to the public. Gets stranger every minute. So it must have been a hotel that closed down and somebody opened up a wee supermarket. So you got a church, that was a church that's turned into a hotel, that's turned into a nightclub, that turns into a supermarket. And it burns down. The strange thing is, the supermarket to the public sign is in good condition. It doesn't look very old. Well, makes you wonder about why you need a disability ramp going into the nightclub. I suppose the hotel too, look, 3 floors high, big potentials whenever they... But for the fire to spread the whole length of it, it must took the fire brigade a long time to put it out. bear in mind it's a hotel, we need to have fire doors. Each section will have fire doors between us. Probably no sprinklers. There's a curtain still hanging up there in them windows on the second floor, so the fire must have happened on the top floor, or else it started over there and spread to the top floor, because that 2-story floor building's covering 3 floors. There's no sign that they say what the hotel was. There's no name. Anyway. That veil.
Signal lost.
Oh, that's too far. That last bit, I wonder if it was more like that, more like a leisure complex, like a gym, maybe pool or something like that, a leisure suite, added on at the end, rather than individual rooms. You can see right through it. I look at the roof here now, look. So you can put me swimming pool in there. Because these hotels, they get the extra stars, you have to put a wee pool in there. There's the bottle house there to heat the water up for the pool. The doors are lined up in the bottle house. It'd be nice if it was a wee hole in the wire, wouldn't it? I wouldn't go into the building, but it'd be nice to get around the other side. There's a wee bar, electronic bar, let people on it. And they pay and display parking, you reckon, Will? See, like that wee bar wouldn't have been damaged with the fire, but people just been around nicking stuff. There's another gate there. It's just rusted away anyway. I was thinking, where is the main big car park for it? Is this the parking down here? There's a gateway up there, but it was stopped now. Hold on, we were there, Pet. That's the car park down there, the street lights. Refuse disposal. Bear in mind, the hotel could have been burnt down even before this path was built. But you get a place like this, you don't even get a for sale sign. What was that for there? Well, mate, they're pumping the water from the ground, that's a well. They're pumping all that, they're actually pumping the water out of the ground. They're not using mains water. There's some kind of filters there. I haven't got mains water, Will. Hold on, there's the oil tanks for the heating. Oh, Laurie, I just chucked the pipe over the hedge. Well, I can't believe, Pet, that nobody hasn't made a hole in that there. But I say, it looks to me, this laneway was here, this roadway was here, and they put the cycle lane over the top. There's the bridge there, that bridge is going to where? There's the other old bridge there. So they haven't made a new bridge for a cycle lane. This, so it means you couldn't even get a car to go across that bridge now into the hotel. The cycle lane's in the way. Caravan park. That's a caravan park. Where's the hookups? Look at that wall. Oh, Wallow, man. Caravan park, Pet. Man on Wallow. It wasn't how it's done. It's all gravel. You tarmac roads and you park in the gravel. A wee drain up there. It's a bit rough on the Wallow, like. I don't know how long it hasn't been used. The tap there's been cut off. Hook up. A wee drain. But looks for us here, they never had a house stand, they wouldn't dig up the house stand, should they? Maybe boys want to take the pipes and all the way. Go over the gravel. I would nearly think there was something over the top of that. Maybe there was concrete. They dug the concrete up. Why? Get out pipes and stuff. Why? You got the big stones and the loose gravel. Because the gravel's just sort of everywhere. There's no right angle pitches. I've got a bit of tarmac there, you see. I think it was tarred. Maybe they want this to just go back natural. So I would say there was tarmac where the caravans would go, and they dug the tar up. Maybe they think it'll sell better, I don't know. All the windows line up in the back of the hotel, that. I ain't going to go into the hotel, not my brick at all, like. I mean, well, we're just taking a wee walk around. I wonder what it costs for the bill. I'm a UK citizen, I can give me a bill. You ran in, well, I had to come on after you. Oh, you're back here, we'll run that one ahead and then I had to come in and get you. It's quite a big campsite. You think that every hookup was a caravan or a motorhome? There's quite a few here. "48A." There's concrete there. So that was house that they parked in concrete here, so they did. There's your drain. You know what, bud? See this concrete? One of us from mobile homes. Permanent mobile homes were sitting here. Paying big money. Look at their boxes there. These mobile homes would have had all the wee decking and all like. Because they're not level with the tarmac, the concrete pads are higher up. There you are, mobile homes. That's the anchor of the mobile home down. Stop the wind blowing it. See the anchor points? You chain the mobile home down to that. So this campsite was a big campsite, had mobile homes and touring pitches. And you can see why they had mobile homes. It's a nice wee spot down here. The fence doesn't look too good like this. What does it not cost to keep a mobile home on a site for a year? It's big money. Add it up. Amount of spaces. Look how high that concrete is compared to that, but then again, they smashed it. The little coming, that wouldn't have broke on its own. That one is in perfect good condition. That wee steel box is one piece. Most of these steel boxes are broke over. So that's your mains on one side. Don't know what the idea that is there. Just must be electrics of that. The electric hookups look like a homemade job. It looks like a wee paddy down the road. And down the wee bar, hey, can you make me up some of them? And he made them up just for this campsite. Our local engineering place. It's a wee bit of like a wee small iron girder with a top welded on and just cemented in. You never know where you end up, do you all? You never know. But I'll tell you, some wild campers would love to camp in here. If they could get driving in here, all the white campers would love it. Well, they don't want the shower, they just want a wee space to camp on. The grass is not too long. I just want to have to spread it with chemicals. All them plastic things there, that's a floating pontoon. They join together at the corners and they float in the water. So there must be a wee jetty here somewhere. See, there is new breeze blocks. Maybe that's just the blocks brought in to break up the windows. They haven't finished the job. They didn't get paid. Insurance not paying out. Boys walked off. Oh, that's here now. This is probably treating the sewage and all, pumping it. We pump the sewage. That's the wee thing that hums all night. They like to stick it on campsites. Oh, so it's not pumping much now. All those sewage are going there, look at that. Come here in the night time and fall down there. This has all been taken away here. See, the thing is, that was a campsite. Everybody had its own shower blocks. It wouldn't have went down to the hotel. Do you think if they knocked all them shower blocks all down, would they have been here? You have the one over there with a tin roof right at the front. There's a wee bit of knocking down here, well. They didn't do a very good job of securing it up, did they? Where's player here in the back? That's a wee playment frame and all. Oil burner in there. See, that there's pretty good condition there. The weeds were taken off. That's like an old dining hall there, isn't it? That's going back up there. Black roof. Fluorescent lights. That must have been in part of a nightclub. I suppose I had carpet on it, like. Maybe you put the fancy carpet on. Well, I'll walk you over here away from the glass pit. No sign of a bar in the hand there. Everything's painted black, so it has to be a nightclub. Look at that there, arcade machine. So maybe this wing here was for the campsite. Pool tables and all, arcade machines. So this wing here must be for the campsite, mobile homes. And all the wee Wayne's player. What that there was smashed now. Don't know why people have to smash things. Why smash things? Where is the church bells? Restaurant and coffee shop up there. So when I go to the restaurant, well, I'm up to the restaurant. Oh well, another wee park here. There's the old part there, see the wood paneling. I don't see the back of the chapel. That was in the middle. So that's the very new part. There's the chapel mustn't be far from here. That looks pretty old there, like. All that burnt timbers. We're way up past the chapel. You know what's wrong? The chapel doesn't go back to far enough. We're not going up there, well, that's another yard there. That's something totally different. On this way, well. Laser dome, games room. Laser dome. If we go on Google Maps, Pet, well, I'll go back there this way. If we go on Google Maps, this might be still on Google Maps before it burned down. Depending on when it burned down. See, think about a hotel. If you're in your house at night time, you check up before you go to your bed. But half of them boys are going to bed drunk. And how many check they've unplugged the hair dryers and stuff? So a hotel is a big high risk of burning. So you think they had more fire doors so the whole thing wouldn't go and let them go. Like, that wasn't affected by the fire. That was just vandalised. Why break up the hotel and then let that go rack and ruin? The caravan site and that games room could have still been run. But maybe they just went bankrupt. Once the hotel went down, they went bankrupt and the banks took over. It's been empty a while there, look. It's completely rotted through there. You see this here. The funny thing is, some of the signs look good. That sign, if that sign didn't look graffiti, it doesn't look that old. Playware Systems Europe. Now, who wants to know that? What Waynes want to know that in the park? That's a wee games room in there. Maybe a piece of glass smashed. Must be toilets in here. Just 2 toilets. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw something like, you know. Nah, also. There's definitely no bog roll. You look at bog roll in the freak. Look at a couple of sheets there. When was it last cleaned? I'll tell you what, but it's not a very big toilet pit for the number of ashes that's going to be in that games room. There's definitely things that's been here taken away. But sure, there could have been wooden buildings too. You see all this gutter in here, like all this drainage. There could have been a mobile building they could take away. There's... Don't understand why they dug all the tarmac up. We're down here now, well, a wee bit of investigation. Will not be too much longer now, will it? You never know where you end up, like. This is all pink here, it must be the women's toilets there. I'd like to see the showers for the campsites. Like, you wouldn't think it too far away, so if that's the games room and all these play parks, that must be for the campsite, not the hotel. Check there's no water in it. And that's the ladies' toilets there. Colour coded. So that there's for the campsite. All the sinks, the showers could be at the other side. Washing machines on there, would it be? Don't know where the drain pipe's going to. Ah, there's an inlet pipe on it. Maybe tumble dryers. There's the oil burner there. So here's the men's here. Don't see no shaver sockets. Couple of lockers. Please leave amenity building as you like to find it, and toilets that way. You see the roof? There's never no insulation on it. No insulation on it. And I suppose they only used it during the summertime. Men's toilets got high. Wonder what's the idea of that. I'd like to have seen the shower. Okay, it might be the other side. I don't see it, I'll just put the camera in. These buildings are separate from the hotel. See that fence? So these are for the campers, well. Just think like that's such a waste. There's nothing wrong with the bricks or nothing else. But I don't understand why there's no shaver sockets. And it could be at the other side. I say that the joy of that room's at the other side. I took a wee peek at another windows, but I think the other ones might be bricked up. And if you have a building like that at that value, you put more than a wee piece of plywood on. But the thing is, if they're not going to sell it, what do you think is going to happen? The roof's going to, maybe that tile will come off. And the roof's going to start leaking, destroyed anyway. probably a disabled toilet. No, it's not there. It's a toilet, but it's not disabled. Shower over there. Maybe it was a type of disabled toilet. I did the hand just for disabled. So here's the front now. There's the shower there now. So that will probably be the same. Oh, stay. Laundry. Do that water come out here, broken glass. That's the line from the antibiotic. So everything was in there. Laundry, you walk in. Showers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 showers. 5 showers for that size of campsite. Not very good. I suppose then the girls, men have 5, 10 showers altogether. But there's a lot of caravans here. Here's our new parking here now. Amenity buildings. Well, I've seen that at the start, well, would have been handy. Amenity block. I'm always seeing these things at the end. But for 5 showers, a wide big building, isn't it? TV room, snooker room. So that's the one we've seen with the floor painted black. Refuse disposal. That's all on just the hotel. Information's into the hotel building. Grocery shop. That grocery shop, it was part of the hotels because it was a caravan. So the grocery shop sign's original. They had a grocery shop in the old chapel because this was a campsite. Wanted to buy the groceries. That's the same architecture as that. So I would say that's probably something to do with it. No, what's the point in that? There's no sign pointing to that building. There's no signs pointing to there, so maybe that was part of the hotel. But you think it's part of these blocks like them other ones. That's interesting there, Pet. That is interesting. I know you have boat stuff. You got boat too. Can you name that hole in the wire was? That's where you come in now. Before the garter come. What's that, boys? You're walking there in the dark. Is it up here? Sorry, I got on to start, there was nobody there. I don't want people looking last night, right? They have the thing here called text alert. Well, we went down here, down this way, Pet. We're around the other side, there's no hole in the wire there. Fuck, we're getting lost. We're getting lost. Come on, Willow. Willow, come on. See what she's stubborn now, like. We try to turn. Ah, fuck you up too. See, you try to go stealth mode. Willow lets you down. The hole in the wire is the other side. Come on, Willow. I can't say I'm not to be getting my dog. My dog's training behind me, like. The story doesn't work, she needs to be in front. Ah, you're like, well, you need to play your part here, like. Team effort. I can't have you going flat on us now. There's no way out there. We'll see the crowd. See the crowd. You have to look casual, like. Stealth mode. You're sulking all day, so yeah. You just wanted to sleep on. Where's the hole in the wire now, Will? Where's the hole in the wire? Oh, damn, I'm looking at that. See, she had a yellow jacket. Maybe look, 68B. So it's definitely 68 places. 67. 69. Right, you lot, Will. Let that crowd dies down. I don't know exactly where the hole is. It's up there somewhere. Right here, I get it. Sometimes you run away from people that think you're up to them good. Walk towards them. Say hi. Oh, thank you. Look at this. Not that I'm an expert. Not a There's a hole there now. Well. There's a hole now. Don't you be coming in here again, Wolf? Oh, my wee princess. You never know where you end up, Willow. You're not too fussed in this place, anyway. If this campsite was open, you wouldn't want to come here, would you? You look a wee bit tired, you know. Actually, that wall I had a wee lie on this morning. I'm better earlier and she had a wee lie on. Alright, do it discreetly, Willow.
Continue on R173 for 5 kilometres.
Oh, Willow. I'm banging my head. Come on now. Oh, that's sore. I have to look down. Try getting this up on Google Maps. I've got the campsite, but it doesn't look too busy there. The picture's a bit dark. I have my brightness up the full way. It's just the way the map's printed. That's the hotel there. Very hard to hold both things. That's the hotel there. Still got a roof and all on it. At the very, very back of the hotel, you can see some cars and things parked at the back, down with the games room and all this. And there's a couple of caravans where they should be, but there's no mobile homes that can be seen at the back. Most of it's empty. So even when I had a roof on the caravan site, it wasn't going. So it could be one of them jobs where I went and fired to get insurance. It just wasn't making enough money. But that supermarket open to the public doesn't look too old, and that was for the caravanners. But anybody passing by was able to come in and buy it there as well. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Probably well overpriced, you see. So just want to make a bit of money. Excuse me, you know anything about that hotel there? Just passing by, like. I just noticed the big campsite in the back, like.
Yeah, it's massive. People down in the coffee shop were saying it used to be in the 80s, but...
Right. There you go, up around the 80s. It's empty a while. There were wee banners and all outside the front door. But I would say if that campsite was fixed up, I can't see why they wouldn't get trade today. It's got a good location, overlooking the loch. It's not far from Newry. So, they're going a bit fast, aren't they? Didn't even say hello or nothing. Didn't even say thank you. I don't know. How fast was the Green Revolution is going to be when we do away with cars? But Google Maps doesn't go back to the 80s. It's on Google Maps. Had a roof on it. I'll do a wee bit more investigation. What is that there? Bit of new looking one there. How's that? So the only thing I'm thinking now, I thought that was a factory down there. You see that sign there with the plywood? That must have been the name of the hotel. And that was probably the car parking lot for the hotel. Don't know why, it looked to me like a factory. But that's the type of sign you have at a shopping centre or somewhere. So you could just imagine the name of the hotel stuck in there. Oh, we had to check out these wee yellowy things over here. The wee holiday shelly things. Oh, well, we'll probably not go that far. There's a sign here. Is that sign is for sale or what? It's half missing. Exclusive, so I can make it exclusive. something villa. Private residence, adventure centre, overnight groups visit. That'd be the campsite that was down there. Or is that place down here? There's a wee grotto down here. Oh, that's why the grotto's there. God, they must be there trying to make a bit of money. Not to get the wee hands sanitised now they visit the grotto. That's why that's yeah, I thought it was holiday cottages. See, the wee grotto's doing a good trade, isn't it? Don't understand, like, you stick, anybody can buy a statue in any shop, like, you can make your own. Why would you want to go and visit one? There's nothing on that now. That must have been advertised in the hotel. Even if the hotel wasn't in there, they put it in there because they had a wee site to try and get attention. It's all galvanised down girders and all. Good stuff, like. And then probably overflowed car park. And the barn all could have been there long before the... I'm saying that. It's painted the same colour. That barn's painted the same colour as the hotel. And it's got the wood up the side. The hotel is wood up the side. So that was part of the hotel, them barns. So the vast majority of people probably would have drove on them gates there. And if you're getting a wedding or something, go in the front. But why would a hotel want that big barn, like? Gets stranger. It could be storage for tables and stuff like that, maybe. Come on now. Are you going on this side now, aren't we? I don't know, what was that worth for saying, was it? You wouldn't, oh look at that there, basketball nets. Would that have been like a gym as well? Just an open space, play basketball and stuff. But the floor's not painted or nothing. No, I doubt not. But that's basketball nets, and they've got a wooden base on them so you can move them around. Come on this way. Still a wee bit of a mystery, well.